Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Alright, so it's the 4th of July, and I want to show you guys one of my favorite things, of course. What is better cooked outside than a freaking burger? And I've got a burger that you will absolutely die for. I'm just going to call this the Explosion Burger because it's nice and spicy. And it's partially inspired by my man Jet D, because I had never thought about doing this before. But he ends up taking, the burgers, he calls it a smash burger. He ends up putting grilled onions on top of the burger and stuff, and then the wax paper and smashes it. But we're going to do it with a little bit different twist than what he does. Now, see, for a great burger, you got to have bacon. So we're actually going to have bacon, and I got to tell you, this right here was one of the best investments that I ever got. This is actually my griddle that I ended up getting last year from BJ's at the end of the season. The great thing about this is it's a straight up griddle. We used this at FedEx Field when we were playing the Washington Redskins, and we cooked about 40 pounds of burgers on here. And the great thing is once you get this sucker cured, it will be fantastic. Nothing sticks to it. It's easy to clean up, and it's great for actually cooking and taking care of quite a few people. Now this is some thick sliced bacon right here. And this is not exactly one of those, diet burgers. This is, we just gonna throw down. We just gonna throw down with this burger, and it's okay. So, we got our bacon started. Now, this burger, what it is, let me turn this up here a little bit. What it is we've got our hamburger, okay? We took some hamburger, we put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and some Montreal grill seasoning in there, and we mixed it up together. Now, you can put blue cheese. I didn't have any blue cheese. This would have made it perfect if I had some blue cheese, but just didn't feel like going to the store and getting it. But it's okay. And I'm not that crazy about having a whole lot of cheese on my burgers and things like that. So it's up to you if you want to do that. And basically, it's a black and blue burger if you put the blue cheese in it. But what we have in here is we're going to take these onions. I sliced some nice onions here, nice and thin. And I got lots of jalapeno peppers. Look at that. Oh, boy. But I also like my mushrooms. So we're going to take some of the mushrooms, we're going to put those on the side of the grill with some butter, and we're going to saute those because mushrooms and burgers go really good. And if you have Swiss cheese, a mushroom Swiss burger is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh boy. We got that bacon rolling over there. We got our butter. Yeah, buddy. We're going to let that stuff get started. I'm going to melt a little bit more butter, and then we're going to get ready to put our onions and burgers on here. Now, the thing is, a lot of times what people will do when they do their burgers is they'll get one of those burger things that make perfectly sized burgers. And it's great if you want to have a perfectly sized burger. But the problem is when you smash that all together, it doesn't leave space for the burger to actually breathe, okay? And see, what you want to have happen is you want to have it so it's compacted lightly. And you don't want to keep smashing and moving and all that, because what happens is it dries the burger out. And you want a juicy, and I mean juicy burger. So we're going to be careful with that. We're not going to go ahead and smash the hell out of it. Now, I got me a little bit more butter. I got actually 6 burgers here that we're going to do. Turn that heat up just a little bit more. Oh yeah, it's warm out here today. Let me turn the camera down here so you guys can see the griddle better. Can you smell it? Can you smell what Mark is cooking? Yeah. Here's what we got for our toppings, of course. We got some tomatoes, fresh sliced. We got some onions. We got some pickles. And this is what I was talking about. We took cream cheese, mayonnaise, chipotle hot sauce, as well as chipotle chili powder, and we mix that up together to make our nice, smooth, creamy, a little bit spice kick. Topping. All right, and so here's my burgers. You see they're still kind of loosely put together there. They're not like smashed up. You don't want to smash the hell out of them. Don't abuse the poor burgers, okay? They didn't do anything to you. Don't hurt them. See how we're putting a little pile of onions? And then we gonna put a pile of hot peppers in there. Oh yeah. There you go, buddy. Woo-wee. I'm gonna put that burger right on top of it. Now, I'm gonna go wash my hands because I just touched raw meat. Doesn't that look pretty? Now see, what's gonna happen is the onions and the jalapeno peppers, as they cook, they're going to steam up that flavor inside of the burger. And we're gonna let that sit there for a minute. We're going to grind a little bit of extra fresh salt and pepper on those. We got to take care of the bacon too. Wait, it's hot out here. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Oh, I almost forgot. We took some corn on the cob. We took some butter. We took some jalapeno peppers. We took some cilantro, a little salt and pepper, and we ended up melting that together, and we put it on ears of corn here on the cob. And so we have that basically steaming in the foil. So that'll get all nice and hot and great flavor to it, have a kick to it. You see, I'm having a kick day. I'm having that kick where I want lots of flavor and heat because I love heat. I love me some heat. Okay, so we got this started. Let's flip these suckers on over. Turn those up a little bit more. those look heavenly. Heavenly. Here's the thing. I'm so proud. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Bacon's getting close. Now, for me, I don't like my bacon too crispy. I actually like my bacon a little bit chewy. That's up to a personal preference. Now, the good thing about having thick bacon is you can make it nice and chewy. If you get real thin bacon, it's hard to make it chewy and still have it cooked, because it'll basically just kind of crisp up. But you can see this bacon is looking pretty good right now. Look at that. Woo-wee. Those burgers. Little push. Actually, I got one of these things here. Just do that for a few seconds here to sear them just a little bit. The bacon is just about ready to come off. Yep, the air show is flying right on over my house. P-51 Mustangs and a B-29. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. It looks like we're in the flight path of the air show going on downtown. That was some, looked like B-29 bombers. It looked like we had Air Force One go over earlier. We'll see what else comes flying over. So it looks like we've got the air show partially flying over my house. Looks like we got part of the air show flying over my house. So we saw Air Force One earlier. There we saw the B-29 and P-51 Mustangs and stuff. In the meantime, I'm gonna finish these burgers, and you can see they're just about ready. You can see that juice. Now the way you know they're done is you'll start to see that red juice start turning clear, coming off the top of it. I just flip them over one more time here to make sure that everything is caramelized and that it's thoroughly cooked. Now the thing about hamburger is you got to make sure you cook hamburger throughout. Okay, it's not like a steak. Steak you can have medium rare because it's only the outside that the meat actually gets the bacteria. It doesn't penetrate. But hamburger, because it's ground up in so many different cows, if you don't take care of the bacteria, you got problems. You got to cook it thoroughly. So let me get my burgers here. I've got some nice sandwich potato rolls here, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this topped up right now. Oh yeah. Now see, the thing about the cream cheese in here, it'll help to cool down some of that heat a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to put some of my mushrooms on. Nobody else likes mushrooms with me, but that's okay. And I'm going to put me a couple tomato slices. Some raw onions. Oh boy. Look at that. Woo. Look at that. So that's not even got the burger on it yet. Let's get that bacon. And here we go. variety. And now, the finishing touch, a couple of pickles. Look at that. If that's not a burger, if that's not a oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let me take these other ones off, and I'll be right back with you. Let me take those off. Just hold up, because I don't want to burn Michael.